Okay, welcome everyone. This is the grand final for the reserves. It's Ellenbrook playing Belladura, and we're about to get underway. Arms alongside of me again for game 2, and the ruckman straight up. Quick kick out of the centre for Ellenbrook, and it's running here towards the half forward line. Trying to get a handle on that was Bessel. He went to ground.
Hayden Harris there just trying to keep the ball in.
And there's a little bit scrappy early. Trying to get a handball out there was a Yap. And it went out of play. So just need to get used to the players out here, Harbs. But what do you reckon about this game, the reserves for Belladura?
Oh, she will be a tight tussle all the way through, I believe.
So going up, picking up the ball there was Ferrulo. And a quick kick out by O'Mara for Belladura. And it's gone out of bounds. Hurley there for Ellenbrook, couldn't get a handle on it, and over it goes. So
it's big Clarkey going up in the ruck there. You got Jared Birchall there with Pricey and Tommy Yap.
And probably going to Ellenbrook, that tap there as the handball comes out. Push in the back after he got his kick away. That was Price. Underneath there, Jolly. And the ball's not coming out. The umpire is going to bounce it.
BJ, the ex-league coach from the last couple of years, absolutely gives his all week in and week out. I think he's pushing 38.
Hopefully not showing any signs by the latter part of this game. I'm sure he won't be. So they're going in pretty hard. It's pretty tight in there. It comes out now, and Birchall is onto it. He gets a kick inside the 50. Nearly a great mark out there by the forward. And it's coming out. Birchall followed up his own work and takes a mark about 35 metres out directly in front. This probably should be the first score of the game.
You got best mate there. You got Barry to Birchall, and that you'll see that quite a bit throughout the day. Birchie's a lovely finisher of the ball, so shouldn't have a problem kicking this from 40 out.
So looking pretty good. Birchall. Nice technique, still no wind around. And not really that nice off the boot, but I tell you what, never went anywhere but across the umpire's head there, so on the board pretty early.
He loves the celebration too, young Birchie.
It didn't look too good off the boot. It sort of wobbled a bit left and right, but it's the end product and a goal here.
He's actually come into the game with a slight hamstring and an ankle problem, so we'll see how he goes throughout the day.
It looked like he was moving pretty good early.
Watch for Steve O'Mara in the middle there, number 32. He's not fashionable, but he goes like a bull at a gate.
So Clark about to go up in the ruck here with Innes, the two ruckmen. No one really getting a clean tap. Maybe to Innes. Out of the centre, there goes Rutherford. He got a handball over, but no clear room there for Ellenbrook just yet. Comes back to Rutherford, and he kicks up there in over there on the outer side now. Blees onto the ball. He kicks with a left boot. There's a couple to choose from. Not one of them really went for that mark, and there's a tackle there. He's not getting it out. The umpire said that's not coming out. He's going to bounce it over there on the outer side.
Young Jordan Blee will be very composed all day across half-back. It's actually the younger brother of Paddy Blee, Nathan Blee, who spent some time at Port.
So the ruckman there for Ellenbrook, high and up, and they're trying to keep it in front of themselves over there on the outer side again, which has been the norm so far in the first 3 minutes. There's a ball up over on the outer side. Not free-flowing just yet.
Not yet.
Comes out to the front of the pack, and again that boundary line is the winner, and out in front there of Ferrulo for Ellenbrook.
I think the interchange is going to be very important today. I think it's probably nudging up around 22, 23.
Starting to get a bit warm from the earlier game, of course, so over the top there, and they're trying to quick kick out by Pryor. Handball comes into play, he's in trouble, tackled from behind. Ellenbrook trying to get a quick kick in. Out comes there, full forward. That is Kendall. He got his handball over. That is high, and a free kick will go to Roger. And Roger right on the 50-metre line. Kicks up. There's a spare player there. That's loose checking, and there's going to be a mark down there to Antonio. So Ellenbrook could be straight on the scoring again here very early on in the first quarter.
Yeah, Ballajura need to be better than that and push back really quick.
Just bad checking. He was on his own there for a little bit, but he's lining up.
You'll find Ellenbrook will do this all day. They have basically 3 to 5 minute rotations, and they'll come on and off quite quickly.
Trying to keep some speed in their legs. Coming on, Finlay, Carey and Tuckwell. But we're watching Antonio. He's deep in the forward pocket. He's a left footer. That is a good angle for him. And that is the first goal for Ellenbrook. They're on the scoreboard now, and score is tied about 3.5 minutes into this first term.
Yeah, they'll certainly take some confidence of that. That was loose checking by Ballajura, but hopefully we can get back.
No real loose play just yet. Hasn't opened up the game, as you'd probably expect early on, but scores are level, 6 apiece, 1 goal each side. Hurley now going up in the ruck for Ellenbrook. And Price is in there for Ballajura. Comes to the back, picked up there by Rutherford. And he's kicked in. Now the goal scorer Antonio takes a mark. He swings onto his left boot. That is a fair kick and marked by the goal kicker for Ballajura, Birchall, in the half back line. Comes over here. There's 2 to choose from. Good pick up there by Simonides. He got the kick up. Who's running onto it? It's Jolly. He ran into a traffic jam. That was the Ellenbrook defence. And 3 of them trying to work their way through. There's a couple of handballs. Wilson and Smith. Smith again trying to work through. Comes out the back here. Again, Simonides onto the ball. Smothered there with his kick. Picked up by the ruckman Clark. And again, the second smother in as many seconds. Out again to Simonides. He's got 3 to choose from here in the centre. They're queuing up here for Ballajura. Nice kick over, and Barr ran onto an open mark. He runs into an open goal and misses to the near side.
Unlucky from Barr. Just probably had a little bit more time then. Maybe a bit more communication in that forward 50.
And on the run, he had plenty of open space to choose from, and just failing to the right-hand side through for a point. That gives him a 1-point lead. Ballajura. Good hip and shoulder over there in the back line.
That's another old stager, Foss. He goes at it hard.
Jarvie, he will kick up there to pass the wing on the outer side. Picked up there by Pryor. He kicks in again. Loose checking, although that was quick movement out here by Ellenbrook, and a good mark to Cassidy. He's going to line up about 40 metres out. He's not confident. He's looking for a few teammates inside.
Yeah, Harris just caught out of position a little bit there, and like you say, it was just quick ball movement, so unlucky there, Harris.
And he's going to kick from a long way out. That's got the legs, not quite. It's going to be just inside the goal line, tapped over. Scores again level. We're at about 5 minutes we've played in the first term. Entertaining game so far, halves.
Yeah, it's been good. Slight push there.
And over there was Holmes. He was in the mix with all that. He put on a good shepherd there, and here comes the defence out for Ballajura. Not the greatest of kicks. And a nice kick in. Here's Finlay for Ellenbrook. And he's right on the 50, maybe about 55 metres out. Goes for a kick to his full forward. And over the back there. Again, the goal kicker, it's Antonio, and the big fella sees it across the line there.
Foot skills are letting us down at the moment. Simonides gets a lot of the ball, but turned that one over again and could end up in a goal down here.
It shows a bit of pace though.
Yeah, he's played a lot of league this year. He's played about 8 games league and then qualified for the reserves. So get him out in space, he'll be dangerous.
Okay, we'll be looking for him. Comes down, Strawbridge at the front. He was well held there. Picked up by Antonio. He got a big kicker, went 45 metres in the air and 20 metres along the forward line. And a mark coming out to Cassidy. This is take 2 for him. This is his second mark in the forward 50.
Yeah, he's always been a dangerous forward. He's a quality kick for goal, and we've really got to be no mark down there and kill the ball at every opportunity, not take the chance that he gets both hands on it.
He went left with the first attempt, didn't quite make the distance. That's how he goes here. That's much better off the boot. It still went left, but it went straight through. And that is the second goal for Ellenbrook. Entertaining game, 2 goals, 1-13. Ballajura 1-1-7.
I think we just need to back ourselves a little bit more in the middle of the ground there and take the game on. Our game is basically turn and burn and try to move the ball quickly, and we're clearly not doing that at the moment. And Ellenbrook have got the early ascendancy there.
They're looking very sharp very early on, Ellenbrook, I must say, especially through that midfield. So danger signs maybe early on in the game, but there's only a goal the difference. And both look like they're very fast sides, so should be entertaining all the way through.
Hicks has gone into the middle now. He'll be dangerous in there, provide a lot of run, number 13.
And he's up against Carey. The ball didn't go their way. Now Hicks picks it up. Carey right on his tail, though. Picked up there by Holmes. He gets a quick kick. It's inside the 50 for Belladura. Over the back, trying to get it, Wilson. He's certainly been sharked out of it, and a quick kick coming forward. Along here on the wing. And there's a foot race. And pushed out of it a little bit, I guess, was Yap. He was more looking for where his opposition was, probably rather than where the ball is, but it's beaten them both across the line and a throw in.
Belladura need to watch this sweeper at the back of this stoppage here. He'll come into play.
And Ferrulo, and he gets the ball, but well smothered there by Blee and picked up now by Smith. So he handballs it across to Yap, and that's a nice kick. It's inside the 50, nearly good mark in front. And a swing there by Wilson across. He's gone and moved into the centre of the ground. But that is a lovely vision kick and a good mark. It's going to be another attempt for goal for Belladura, and it's backward and forward.
Keep your eye on Wilson. He's a quality player. He's a very, very intelligent player. Uses the ball well, although it actually sprayed off the side of the boot. But luckily Price got it and got it onto Foss fairly quickly.
And here's Fuller. Is it from 40 metres out? Not even 40, but that has gone straight through.
He doesn't miss those ones.
If I'd have got a price, it might have been $1.10 for him scoring up. He didn't wait too long. He just got on the boot and said, thank you very much.
He's played a lot of league games for Belladura, and he normally plays out of the forward line, but you'll see him push up onto the wing later in the game.
And scores are now level, 2 goals, 1 apiece, 13 apiece here for both Belladura and Ellenbrook, heading in probably halfway through, I would say, through this first term. It's been one in the middle, the side that gets the first possession out of the middle, which is always the key I've got in football anyway, but they're scoring from it at will. And the ruckman will go up again, this time Innes. He's back in the midfield in the ruck. And Clark, is he the sole ruckman for Belladura?
No, we've got number 31, Ryan, on the bench there. Ryan will come on and should probably be on in the next couple of minutes, I'd say. Clark, he's only normally got about 10 in him.
Okay, so he has got back up here. So coming out now, and Birchall, he's trying to run onto the ball, coming out from the half-forward line. Nice pick up there by Kendall. He swung in nicely. Here goes Ellenbrook again, deep inside. That's another good mark. In fact, that is Kendall back there. The other one picking it up, Antonio. So
yeah, very dangerous, but down there, both of them.
Yeah, there's a potent forward line for Ellenbrook, and
Ellenbrook certainly look good when they move the ball quickly.
And that's what they've done in the first half of this quarter so far. And this is almost a gimme from this far out. He's directly in front, nearly 15 metres out. Beautifully, well, not as good off the boot. It wobbled and went left and right, but straight through. And that is the third goal for the game. 5 goals already in the first 10 or so minutes of this quarter. Could be a shootout.
Yeah, Ellenbrook have already had about 12 rotations in the first part of this quarter, so certainly trying to save their legs for the latter part of the game.
Is there any a number of rotations, or is it unlimited?
No, unlimited.
Okay. So they're keeping nice and fresh this early on in the game?
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're showing it too. They've got plenty of speed in their legs here early on. Yep, now moves out to the wing. And again, going up Clark. He probably got the tap, not to advantage. Goes up to the half forward for Ellenbrook. Out the back here is Blee. Handballs back nicely to O'Mara. He goes across the ground. It's going to go in front of them all and out of bounds with a throw-in. The left half forward for Ellenbrook.
Young Strawbridge across the other side there. If he gets his hands on the foot, he's really quick across the ground. So trying to get him involved in the game early would be advisable.
So it's throw in again, tapped out there forward by Antonio. Coming out, the guy you mentioned, Strawbridge, with a kick. It went over the pack and over the line, so a free kick out of bounds on the full there, but probably in the right spot.